Friday is decision day for high school seniors all across the country. If that's happening at your house, you know that's a big deal, picking what college to attend this fall. A single year at a four-year college can run you anywhere between $19,000 and $42,000. That's a big gap. So that leaves many students wondering how in the world they will save up and pay for that tuition. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is here with this morning's installment of our Eye on the Money series, sponsored by the good old Boya people. Okay, so let's start with the word is that 80% of students will need financial aid. So if you're considering one of those packages, what's the main thing you need to know?
Well, first of all, you actually have time to negotiate here in the next couple of days. So especially if your family's circumstances have changed, you can go back to the college and say, hey, one of us lost our job, we see lower income. So that's number one. Let's say you got a better offer from a different school and you want to see if the college your kid wants to attend will match it.
Yeah.
Here's what you do. Don't have the parents make the call. Have the kid make that call directly. College admissions officers and financial aid officials tell me if the kid makes the appeal, we're more likely to do something about it.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
But the financial aid is only for freshman year.
Yeah, this is a problem because that first price that you get sounds great. But again, let's say the college is sort of trying to seduce you, gives you a great aid package for the first year. You don't know what the next 3 years are going to be like. You can ask the college, hey, what is the likelihood in the future? You can also go to the Department of Education. They've got a great calculator that shows you what happens to freshman year at the school you're attending, what happens for the subsequent 3 years.
Is there a rule of thumb you should follow when you're trying to get a college loan?
Well, I think this is really important because we know so many kids are graduating in debt, and it's a problem for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
They delay buying homes. They have different decisions to make. So a fantastic idea is to consider what your major is going to be and what you think your first year's salary will be. Cap the amount you borrow at what you believe your first year's salary is going to be. So if Charlie's going to be an engineer, he says, okay, I'm going to make $75,000 or $80,000. If I'm going to be a liberal arts major, I'm going to be a communications major, a journalism major, maybe my first job I'm only going to earn $25,000 or $30,000. Keep the borrowing to what you believe that first year's salary will be.
Now, I know, but Jill, when you're a freshman, you don't know what you're making. Well, I didn't know. I'll just speak for myself. Many people don't know what they're going to do.
Well, that is true, but I think a lot of people know whether they're more of the STEM majors, the science, tech, engineering, math, or they are going to veer more towards liberal arts.
Okay.
What is the best way to save for college, and when should you start?
Well, the best way, I think, is still the Section 529 plan. Now, here's what happens. You put in an after-tax dollar in one of these plans. They're sponsored by each of the states. The money that you put in grows deferred on the tax basis, federal and state. When you take it out, there's no tax due. Think of it like a Roth IRA for your college savings. And when should you save? After you have done all the most important things. Pay down your debt, emergency reserve fund, pay for retirement. Don't worry about college. It's not your most important priority.
Oh, so you don't have to pay taxes when it comes out of the 529?
Nope.
Not even capital gains?
Nope. No capital gains as long as it's used for qualified education expenses. That's why it's the best plan at
Hallelujah.
A lot of people are going ding, 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 ding. I didn't know that. Thank you, Jill Schlesinger. Always good to have you. So do you have more questions for Jill about financial aid or saving for college? You can ask her on Twitter by using the hashtag #BeReady, because Jill is ready. Then go to cbsnews.com/eyeonmoney to join the conversation with Jill.